Hey there, how's it going? We're still here at breakfast all day. What about that? Hey, so let's now talk about a horror movie. Yeah, we talked about a lot of scary things this week on the show, things that are disturbing.
And I swear it wasn't intentional that Matt and I did not see any movies together. It just weirdly worked out that way this week.
I didn't want to see Alonso all week.
Yeah, screw that guy.
I've seen everything. I am the glue. So we're going to talk about.
You're the chewing gum.
I am the chewing gum. We're going
the bleachers.
to talk about. Can I finish a sentence?
No.
No. The hole in the ground. Matt, please describe it.
Want to hear my terrible joke about this movie?
No.
I kept getting this confused with my ass. Don't know my ass. Anyway.
Next week, Shinola.
Exactly. All right. So the hole in the ground. A young woman and her son have moved to a new town in Ireland, or rural Ireland.
It's like the woods.
The woods. And they're in this house that's out in the woods, and they find this giant sinkhole. And one night the boy disappears and comes back, and maybe it's not actually the same boy that came back, and scariness ensues.
Yeah, this is really moody and atmospheric. This is the feature film debut from director and co-writer Lee Cronin. And he does a lot really, really effectively with mood and with pacing, and he will hold a shot. And for a long time, he mercifully refrains from cheap jump scares.
Right.
For a long time, it really is just about existential dread. And as a mom of a boy, as a parent of a boy, I expect this might have resonated with you as well. Just the notion that you don't really know your child is kind of unnerving, right? The notion that this person that you gave birth to, this person that you live with every day, this person who is a part of you, who you think you probably understand or at least connect with intimately in some way, maybe they're a total stranger.
Oh, Christy. Oh, wait till Nick hits his teenage years.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, no,
Because
yeah.
now that Gabe is 15, I'm rethinking everything.
Nick is 9, and he's
It's
done
all downhill.
Yeah, he's still my little baby, kind of. But I know that's coming. Yeah, I know it's coming.
I'm sorry.
So I know, as am I. But I guess, that's a part of the rite of
there's a lot of that
passage,
going on in
right?
this movie.
That has to happen. But this is a little boy who's about 8, I would say, and looks like her kid, and quite often acts like her kid. But a mom just knows, right? You just know something's a little bit off, and there's already an underlying tension here because there's a separation from the dad. The two of them have run off to this place together, this remote house. It's kind of a ramshackle house that she alone is trying to renovate. You see her using a little scraper to get the old flowered wallpaper off of this place. And so they're trying to rebuild. So there's already a sense of a lack of foundation, a lack of stability. Things are in flux, and there's kind of a fragile hope of getting better, and then whatever she's established for them kind of gets yanked out from underneath them.
Yeah, I think this movie does, it starts off really strong. Like you said, it's got a lot of good atmosphere to it. And even though I think it starts to tip its hand too early, there's some points in this where, the movie kind of plays with, is she just imagining all this?
Right. She takes a lot of pills.
Right. And so the movie has hints of that, but I think it's after, but it doesn't really play that, and it doesn't start doing that. At least it didn't do that for me till after it's actually given you too many clues as a viewer. Mm-hmm. And then by the end of the film, it kind of over-explains everything. And that's frustrating too, because I guess I want my metaphors to be a little bit, less obvious.
Yes.
That being said, everybody's really good in this. The actress that plays the lead is fantastic.
Seána Kerslake.
Yeah, she's really good in this.
She is. And the little boy's name is James Quinn. I can't read my handwriting.
Yeah, and there's hints that this may have happened to somebody else previously, and there's kind of stories about it in the in the town about what might have happened, and and again, it's the atmosphere is very good. I think that this could have been a much tighter script. I feel like they needed, that the director of Cronin needed to kind of decide what this movie was going to be. Is it going to be this metaphor about mental health and kind of past trauma, or is it going to be, a monster movie?
Right.
And the blending of the both, like it's kind of pulling the wrong pieces in the wrong places. But that being said, I'd be interested to see what this director does going forward, because I think there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah, once it spells everything out, it gets far less interesting. And I'm with you. I enjoyed the ambiguity of the metaphor, the tease of the metaphor, the potential open-endedness for interpretation. And then, once we like full on see what is exactly going on here, it's like, oh, it's that
Right.
kind of movie. The boy's name is James Quinn Markey, and he's got sort of a creepy stillness to him that's quite effective here. And then also a veteran Finnish actress, Kati Uutinen, is in this. And she has a couple of startling scenes as the woman in town who's creepy.
But the young actor can also be really cute and really, kind of precocious and fun, right? So he does a good job. Like you sometimes see some young actors that like never seem cute. Like they seem, I would argue from Sixth Sense.
Haley Joel
Osment as a young boy was always like, seemed a little remote, right? A little aloof. And this kid can turn on the aloofness, but can also be just like the goofy 8-year-old.
Right. Yeah. And that's tough as a child actor to be able to do both. So yeah, you're right. He's very effective as giving glimmers of hope that he is indeed the boy she knows and loves. Right. It's well made, well shot, well acted. And I went with you. Like the script explains everything in a way that's frustrating, and I wish he'd maybe trusted a little more to let the creepiness of the metaphor linger a bit more. So my number is a 6.5.
That is my number
Hooray!
as well.
That means no math for me. 6.5 is our number. It's at 89% on the tomato meter, which I'm suspecting is a lot of reviews like a lot of 2.5 star reviews. But it's a effectively creepy movie for a long time. So The Hole in the Ground. See it or don't. Stop playing Candy Crush, Alonso.
Look, I didn't see the movie. Thanks for watching us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like this video. Subscribe to our podcast in all of our other podcast places and like us there. Write us a 5-star review at Apple Podcasts. We appreciate it. Share the show. Tell people who are wondering what happened to What the Flick that this happened to What the Flick, and now we're breakfast all day. Follow us at BeFastAllDay on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Thanks for watching.
Thanks. Bye.